Hello, I'm Nige.
And I'm Anders.
And I'm Paul.
I'm Mark.
And you join us today for the Winter Beer Kit Fest
2025.
2025.
Yes.
An exciting day ahead. Um, at the moment, as stats stand, 19 beers to
18
choose.
actually.
It's 18,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So there we are. 18
But it might be
beers.
19.
You never know. So,
yes, and the first session is best bitters and stuff like it. That's
I
the best
like
way
it.
to describe it.
Yep.
I think we've got 6 beers in this section, one of the biggest we've ever had.
Yeah. So they're all fairly low ABV, I'm presuming.
Yeah, ish. But
Well,
anyway,
let's get in there and see.
But
Yeah.
this one, the first one, Mark brewed, and it's especially for you, Anders.
Yes.
Why?
Well, because
Right.
I, just have feelings. I saw this kit
Yeah.
and it just had your name all over it.
Sorry, it's a Mangrove Jack.
It's a Mangrove Jack.
Oh, is it?
It's
Right,
a limited
okay.
edition Mangrove Jack kit. And I saw this, and it was one of those impulse buys, and I think it's brilliant, and I think we should try it. And I'll tell you about it in a minute.
Okay. Anyway, Mangrove Jack's Amber Ale.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Cheers.
Oh, it's smelling beautiful.
Oh God, it's gorgeous.
Isn't it?
Yeah. It's a fantastic kit.
That's very smooth, very light. Nice flavour.
Oh, it's actually got a bit of a dryness.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Mark, tell Anders what's so special.
Because it's 2.5%.
2.5.
And it is a.
I was enjoying it until 2 seconds ago.
It was, and I saw it, and it's the lowest ABV kit I've ever seen
Really?
online. And I've seen people homebrew from grain, sort of 1%ers and things like that. But yes, they do a session amber ale, 2.5%. And I went, now, if there was ever a school night beer, and I thought
That's remarkably good.
and I went,
Yeah.
and I sat there and I went, do you know what? Anders has always been into his low ABVs.
So that'd be a nice summer drink as well. If you didn't,
doesn't. Usually, when you get a lower ABV, it starts to let the body. There's something lacking. There's nothing lacking in here.
No. And there's very little in the way of homebrewy taste.
Yes.
I'm astonished. This is fantastic.
Surprising.
So this was brewed in about May.
Brewed
about May. It took a whole 7 days from yeast going into me being bottled to it being out and me bottling it.
Good grief.
Yeah. I can imagine that in the summer with a dash of lemonade on a hot
finished
day.
mine already. I could just drink this till the cows come home.
Yes,
it's amazing.
Yes, I'm actually hoping this. I would really like Mango Drats to take this off the limited edition front and put it into a regular.
I think it's great. I won't be ever having it again because it does. It does very little to mask the pain
of life.
Exactly. But no, in fairness, that's an absolute belter.
It's good beer, isn't it?
That's a great way to start.
I would personally, I see a beer when I'm shopping for the beer online, 2.5%. Next.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
give it a
consider
second
it.
thought.
So it's so.
But you got it because you're inspired by Anders' love of low
It's almost
So it was basically it was a beer kit, just the pouch, about 1.5 kilo pouch,
right.
Full 40-litre kit, 50 grams of Columbus hops. End.
Right. Okay.
So you could almost if you want to bought
Very nice.
something like their medium liquid malt, some Columbus hops, and just brewed it.
So what did you use? What did you use as a fermentable? Was it sugar?
Just what was in the packet.
So it's just yeah.
Oh, okay. All of that.
Yeah. Don't add anything. Just a. Well, I used 1.8 gram tablets. Sugar tablets.
How
Yeah,
Right, okay.
Took 7 days.
7 days in the fermenter.
Sorry, just before we wrap this up, we've got a snack of choice with each course, and so with the beer episodes, well, the best bitter and stuff, we've gone for crisps.
Yes.
It's a good old British choice, isn't it? There's nothing.
Well, I'm going to say the Americans
Mark
would use the
and
word
Paul.
chips.
Yes.
Mark and Paul were sorting the crisps out, and I put a crust and come up with some really salted. It's just I wanted that 1970s feel.
Yes. Definitely.
So we've got cheese and onion there, and
Confident.
salt and vinegar.
No,
Lovely.
Ready
Vinegar.
salt.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Do you think you'd be able to finish this one?
Well, I nearly have. Yeah. Yeah. No, honestly, astonishing. A really. Yeah.
it's crisp, it's clean, it's
Yeah.
incredibly drinkable.
Really is.
Can you imagine that on a hot summer day, though?
Yeah.
You're talking about making a shandy out of it, aren't you?
You don't need to make a shandy out of it.
Gosh. I meant the.
But you don't need to make a shandy out
I
of it.
meant
No.
I'm full on beer.
You don't.
No.
I meant as a refreshing kind of
could-
summer
yeah.
drink.
Yeah, it could sweeten
If you didn't want to dehydrate in hot weather,
You can
but
have 3 of these to your one evil dog.
absolutely.
Next year. Come on, we've got to move on. Come on.
Yeah, let's get the next beer.
Let's get up to
We're
higher
burning
ABVs,
burning
please.
daylight.
Right, on to beer number 2.
It was all a bit dramatic,
Well,
wasn't it?
wasn't it? Yeah, just.
The bottles, and it looked like, and then it exploded.
Mm-hmm.
We had a wet desk.
Yeah,
Just a touch.
but we're okay. Thank you.
Yes, unscathed.
We should have
And in that little break while we're waiting for the foam to dissipate, I found the missing beer. So we're up to 19 beers for the whole festival, and 7 for this section.
Oh,
Woohoo!
Record.
it is indeed.
Anyway, this is your brew, Mark.
Cheers, Geordie Bitter. I don't know why I chose to do this. To be honest, it's the first Geordie I did, and then I chose not to follow the recipe slightly, and I went for a 19-litre rather than a 23-litre batch.
I think that it's a pimp kit, but not.
It's not very good.
No, I there's a lot of kits which do suggest if you want a slightly stronger beer, go for 19 litres or 20 litres instead of 23.
Yeah.
And you're not actually having to add anything else into it. So,
Yeah.
So-
So
so what was the final ABV on it?
well, this is where I have to make a slight. I left all my notes at home, so
Yes.
I'll be honest. I've absolutely no idea. I've got nothing. I can't remember what a Geordie Bitter is supposed to brew out at. That's major.
It's about 4%, I think. It's
Oh no, it's close to 4.5
yeah,
plus.
4.5. Anyway,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes.
Sure, let's go.
Still rather thin, bubbly.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, it's got
Yeah.
a nice, rich taste.
It's actually given it a little bit more body, I think, than just brewing it at the 19.
Yeah.
Slightly
And I
caramely.
say that's also, yeah, slightly.
It's really quite caramelized.
It's really quite.
I mean, one of the reasons I decided to brew it down was for increasing the flavour and rather than the ABV. I was less.
That's really nice. It's got it's almost a burnt caramel. Almost.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Not quite. It's not your Guinness burnt, but you
No,
know what I
no.
mean. It's just that very subtle.
Yeah, it would have had a Mango Jack's 1.2 kilo liquid malt in it
I've used that instead of
instead of brewing sugar.
all right.
I use liquid malts for almost everything at the moment.
Look at you.
But just gone. Yeah.
Why is that?
So I find they give so when we come on to later,
Mm-hmm.
they give it a lot more body.
Okay.
Things go the darker ones.
That-
And I tried the light kit in the Helles lager, and it turned it almost not quite IPA or pear. It stopped. It wasn't a true Helles lager. Does that make sense?
Pleasant, isn't it?
But
Oh,
it had a lot more body. It was, but it's still clean.
doesn't taste like homebrew.
No,
No.
it's really
None of that homebrew twang at the end, or
smooth and pleasant
I'll
drink.
be
Look,
happy
yeah,
as Larry getting that in the pub.
yeah.
This has been
Yeah.
in the bottle probably 10 months though, 11 months.
Has it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I find that they do better longer in the kit and
Okay.
in the bottle.
Yeah.
Some of the cheaper kits.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a corker.
Yeah. I like that.
All right, that's 2 beers in. I'm amazed.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazed.
I know. I hope don't worry. The bar's not that high.
No,
So I'm looking at this list thinking there's some excellent.
every home brewer wants to produce
Every
top quality beers.
absolutely.
And
And this
if
is
it takes a cheap kit like Geordie Bitter, buying a more expensive liquid malt to go with it, about £8, £10.
Something like that.
So you're almost doubling the cost of it's coming up to a 20 kit pound brew now.
yeah.
That was really nice.
But the kit,
But
yeah.
that is astonishing. It is so much better than the more expensive best bitter kits I've tried.
Yeah.
Yeah. I certainly think the better quality fermentables in there helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, beer enhanced. I've moved from brewing sugar to beer enhancers, and then
To liquid malts.
and then liquid malts have come up, and
Have
because
you done spray malts.
I've got those. I've not put one in yet, so I've not done one as a proper spray malt yet.
Be interesting to see how you get on. I've just started using spray malts for all my current brews I've got.
Yeah. But yes, I've used dark liquid malts on the stouts. I've used light liquid malts on other things. They're going really well.
Excellent.
I'm enjoying it.
Anyway, next beer.
Next
Drink
beer.
up, guys.
Okay.
Right, beer number 3.
Number trois. Numero trois. Yeah. It's also 2.5% and 4.5%, and I'm going already.
So
What's it like?
It's a long journey.
Right. We're on to one of mine now.
It's simply
Simply
mild.
mild. Yeah. I've been suffering from a lot of criticism from certain parties that that I tend to go for the upper range of beer kits.
I thought we were back to ABV discussions.
No. Well, there is that as well. But also, so basically what I've done is I've tried to do a couple of brews, which you'll see here today, that were on the cheaper end. This is a Simply kit. I can't remember the full details of it, but
Simply
basically
kits
it's just
are cheapest chips.
Well,
12 quid or something.
12 quid or something like that. And it's basically just your gunk and your yeast.
So you're saying liquid malt?
We call it-
That was it. Is that what you call it?
Yeah, we call it gunk.
Gunk. All right.
Gumpy gunk stuff.
Yeah. And I started this brew on the 1st of June.
Well, we're filming this November.
November, absolutely.
Start November. Yeah.
It was in the fermenter for about 3 weeks. Just because I was trying to sort of, it was
Squeeze a bit more out.
squeeze a little bit more out of it. I think I decided it came in at about 4.3%.
Okay.
There was a little bit of confusion over ABV-ness, but I'm plumping for 4.3.
That sounds online with most Simply kits.
Yeah.
4 to 4.5. Yeah.
So I've tried it before, and it does bring back memories of kind of flat top pubs with sort of like sticky
Flat
carpet.
wraps and pubs.
Yeah.
And with ready salted crisps or cheese and onion crisps.
Yep, absolutely.
Proper
glasses.
Anyway,
Proper glasses.
cheers.
Absolutely.
Cheers.
Chin chin.
Ah. That's nice. It's got that sweetness. That bitter sweetness,
Yeah.
which is characteristic of a proper mild.
Yeah. What I will say about this is that I I'm too strict or adhere to sort of like stats with regards to the amount of sugar
Hmm.
that I put in. Theoretically, I think I should have put a little bit less in here.
Of the priming sugar.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
put 80 grams in, and I think it could do with a little bit less.
60, I would.
Yeah.
60, 65 I do for a
Hmm.
British.
It's got a very
Yeah.
slight sparkle to it. It's like fizz sparkle.
Mm,
But
which I didn't want.
yeah, it would have been nicer without the sparkly fizz bit, but it's a lovely colour and I like the flavour. I like the taste and the flavour. It's just that kind of little bit of a sparkle
If you
fizz.
just give your glass a bit of a shake,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it gets
would
rid
get
of the
rid of it.
fizz.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. I'm going to say
I've learnt something
it's a
there.
beautiful dark colour for
Yeah.
mild.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean it's a lovely. When I look through it, it's quite a reddy brown,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
no,
that just brings me back to my early days in pubs.
It is. Yeah. You know.
so my early days in pubs was just Guinness, some more Guinness.
Right. Okay.
Well, you know, maybe a bitter. But
There's
it's,
There's a beer coming up later on, which I think will probably take you right back to the White Hart in Wimborne. There's a bitter
Oh,
that I think is in.
oh yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember now.
Yeah.
Yes,
Another story.
Yeah.
yes.
So yeah, I think that's like I say, cheapest chips that kit.
yeah.
It's as cheap as you're going to get, and I'm really happy with the results that I've got from it.
Bottom line, Anders, would you make that one again?
I would, yes. I love the flavour of it. I think I would love to maybe take the sugar down a bit.
It's funny. A mild is something I don't. It's not a go-to beer for me, but now and again, I have a craving for a mild,
Mm.
and it's one of the beers or something like it. I'd like to have in my collection in the shed.
Yeah,
If I have that craving, I have that there ready for me.
It's yeah, but a mild like I just want to sit and calm. I just want to drink. Don't want to get hammered.
You
No.
Like, it's like
No.
it's like the autumn equivalent of a lager, isn't it?
yeah, and it makes it makes you reach for a flat cap. Hit your flat cap.
it's very much the lap
I
sous
have
shop.
a sudden craving to
Peaky
light
Blinders.
a pipe. But I don't smoke.
I've got visions of Gandalf
It's just yeah.
in the Shires.
Yes.
Well, we've got one out of two. We're in the Shires.
We're in the Shires.
So.
Yeah, that's a cracking beer. I'm
It's a
happy.
great beer. There's a little hint of homebrew at the back end there.
I know, but as you get through
Slight.
it disappears.
Mhm.
Like your second pint, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, so
Yeah,
no,
there we go.
that's a good beer.
Happy with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, drink up. We'll get on to
beer
Mm.
number 4.
Next one. Right, so we're on to beer number 4 now. Nige.
it's one of mine.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a cheesy one because this is the the last bottle of this batch. Right? It's simply bitter.
Right.
I brewed this February 2024, 20 months ago.
Wow.
Well, it's 21 months ago I brewed it, but it's been in the bottle 20 months.
So this
Okay.
is aged.
We did it, I think it's Summerfest 2024.
Okay.
Right. And I think the comments were, because I think we'd had another beer, it'd been in the bottle for ages and it was quite good, another best bitter. And so
Yeah.
it might be worth leaving this. And I clean forgot we're having this. I'm going to confess now. I had a few bottles of this left. I drank them all the other night. Forgetting that.
Brilliant.
I in my head, I thought, no, we're not doing it for this. I pulled it. Then I got the list. I thought, oh, it is there. And you guys said, where is it? And I said, well, we'll just cut it out.
Yeah.
and then I found one in the shed.
So we've had
So-
to split a bottle between us.
The last bottle in existence.
Yeah.
It's been in the bottle 20 months, 4.5%.
Let's go.
Let's go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah. Oh,
And that's very nice. Smooth.
It's
Now, I
Very
wish I
good.
could remember what the initial one
Yeah.
tasted like.
it had that homebrew
no, that's
aftertaste,
gone.
but
Okay.
it has gone.
That's
That's-
gone.
It's quite bitter for a best bitter.
Again, it's not as heavy as the Geordie.
It's
bitter.
not heavy.
I mean, the Geordie bitter was brewed short in water, so
To me,
that's
it
lovely.
might be my palate. To me, that's just a little bit flat. There's
Well,
no flatness, but
Can I have a
no, that because it was quite active. We actually poured this one bottle into a jug, and it had with that much froth.
yeah.
So a lot of the bubbles have gone,
Right,
yeah.
okay.
which actually I think is better because it's more
Mm,
like
Yeah.
Yeah,
it should be.
I mean,
but it's,
bitters aren't bubbly when you go.
yeah,
down per
but very
batch, so-
smooth though. Very smooth.
Mm.
It's,
Oh,
it's-
that's. I wish I'd left the whole batch now. 20 months.
But
Yeah, but you
we
can't.
Had,
Yeah.
but we had this discussion on.
We have it
On
on
YouTube.
YouTube, don't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a
Very
you know
nice.
what I should be brewing this year to lay down for 18 months before I start drinking it. You know, and it's so.
It just doesn't happen.
It's
Well-
ludicrous.
Well, I'd need 1,500 bottles to start with.
It's like when you're making your first whiskey, and it's gonna be aged 10 years.
No.
What should I do now?
That's me with that is you then have to keep making whiskey hoping that you've done it right and you don't know for 10 years.
No, you kind of hope there are pointers, but yes, you're right completely. Yeah.
Frightening.
So there we are. I think this is
I think this is well worth
this is turning out to be a
Very
bit
nice,
of a
very
belting
nice.
round
very nice.
Yeah, it is.
I can't believe
It's a great
the
round
quality we've had
Yeah.
so far.
Mm.
and relatively low ABV as well.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, come on, it's not that bad.
What is this ABV? Can you remember?
4.5%.
Okay.
It brewed out about 4.3 with priming sugar. It's about 4.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh,
It's very nice.
Yes.
I can't wait that long for brews. I really can't.
No, and you shouldn't have to because, I mean, we did this with the Young's American IPA, didn't we?
Yeah.
Where we gave it a lot longer.
No, but that was your road brew. It was an outlier, that brew, Anders.
Yeah, it
I've
was,
never
yeah.
tasted anything as good as that.
No, I know, and
It wasn't normal.
No, I am now chasing that high. I can't stop. I bought some more.
I'm gonna say, I mean,
Yeah.
I think 3 years ago I got close,
Mm.
and I've got 2 batches in the shed,
Mm-hmm.
and they're half a shade difference, and I'm considering throwing 30 odd bottles because I'm like, that's not as good as that, and there's no,
Yeah.
and the one that's good is still nowhere near yours.
The one, no,
And whilst we're
it was a
waiting,
freak, and again, I don't know what I did. I really don't know what I
You-
did anything wrong. This is just
Well, I did the one thing I would say this year, and I don't know whether things have changed with me, but I've noticed that a lot of kits they're a lot bitterer than I remember them. I don't know whether that's my taste buds changing or something,
Possibly.
but I find that my Young's IPA, I've got the lemon and the citrus, but I've got a real bitter back taste on it,
Mm.
and I don't
Which
know
you
what I'm
didn't
doing,
notice in the early days.
which I didn't notice in the early
It's
days.
just you growing up, Mark.
Yeah, well,
learning and.
yeah,
But
Mhm.
I'm the same height.
when Anders and I started our beer journey
Mhm.
and started this channel, we didn't actually know much about beer.
Well, I mean, you had done homebrewing a lot longer than
I know, but
but
I hadn't not extensive knowledge. in
no.
it. For instance, I wasn't that keen on stouts or porters or the darker beers. And through time, I'm moving towards the dark side.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna say I came to this for the dark side. I mean, I've never
I started on the dark side.
You're coming to the light.
Yes, no, but actually, I see lager as a real challenge because there's a subtleness to all the tastes.
Lager is hard to brew.
Yeah, it's light, it's crisp, and it's everything has to be subtly done.
Yeah.
Whereas I think with a darker beer, you can afford to just.
Mm.
It's got body and expect. Do you know what I mean? If it's a bit over the top,
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Whilst you're waiting for the beers to brew, we've got pubs.
We have.
No, there is
There
that.
is that.
There is
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, let's get back on
We've
topic.
got another 3 beers to go in this section, so
Woohoo, let's
roll
go.
on the next beer.
Right, we're back for beer number 5. This is one of yours, Nige.
It is. It's a Muntons kit. I've broken that curse. I'm doing them like
I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, I've noticed this. You've suddenly this summer
I've
gone
made an
Bunton's
effort.
mad,
Yeah.
and you've had some good. Ever since that West IPA, you've suddenly found a love for them.
Yes, this is from their connoisseurs range,
Right.
and it's the bitter IPA.
Okay.
4.4%. It's been in the bottle 2 months.
2 months. Right.
2
Okay.
months.
Because
8 weeks, 9 weeks.
for
Something.
clarity, we've tried this on the channel
Yes.
already, haven't we?
We have. We just
But
it won't be out for a bit.
No, but it'll be interesting to see if it's changed at all since
Last week.
last week.
Can't remember.
I think it was a bit. I don't know. I don't think it was. I think it was a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, I don't know.
Who knows? Anyway,
Anyway,
be interesting to see if there's a change.
cheers.
Good smell, good aroma.
That's a nice smooth drink. It's a
Oh.
nice easy drink.
It's a bit darker than an IPA
That's lovely.
and a bit lighter than a bitter. And
Again,
actually,
there's a
that
very-
is smooth.
That's really good.
smooth. And again, there's a
That has got better.
That has got better.
and there's a
Yeah, it has.
Just in the last
In a week. Yeah.
Can I suggest what you get is yourself a little box that holds about 15 beers,
Mhm.
and you call it the beer festival box, and you go put 2 of those in it right now for next year.
Well, I've got a big shelf,
Do you have a
and there's one hole. You know, it's one of these IKEA cabinets.
Oh yes,
do not touch.
And one's for the beer kit fest.
you have a beer kit shop.
Yeah, so there's a
Yeah.
couple of bottles.
I'm
in there.
going to say I have a box which provides the same function on an open shelf, and everything that goes in there is, 2 bottles.
This is gorgeous. There is just
Wow.
the merest hint of homebrew at the
I
back end.
think if you gave that 6 months.
That would go.
No, I've got a pimp version of this,
You have, haven't you?
which isn't coming out today. I'm sorry,
Oh,
No, that would take it.
I'm
too
robbed.
far.
but the pimp version I think is a bit better. I'll pimp with hops.
Okay. So, how long was this brewing for?
I've got no idea. I'd have to open my book.
Don't open your book.
I'm not concerned about it.
No.
No.
It went into the fermenter and what came out again?
It did.
It did. Okay.
When it got to when it stopped doing the
When it
bubbly
stopped-
bit,
Okay.
and it's
Join us for more tips on brewing beer.
4.4%. That's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know. Yeah.
yes.
We haven't cracked 5 yet.
I know.
Wait,
And we're enjoying ourselves, and they're brilliant beers.
Yeah.
I mean, what do we? And I'm only holding us down half an IPA with that 2.5 Anders.
This is astonishing.
I think I'm going to put the whole batch away. I'm really, really enjoying that. It's going
That
to
is
be
lovely.
hard putting
Yeah.
this away for a bit, but I'm gonna bloody do it.
I'm going to say, we're going to say,
Honestly, we've had conversations for a long time about you trying to create get the nicest homebrew bitter
From a kit,
for the
yes.
kit, and we are getting close to these.
I know.
It's
know.
a-
Finding
There's
something
some
that's
very
a little
good-
bit better.
I've been very happy today, but
Yeah.
That's on the edge of caramel, on the edge of that
It
sweet.
does have that sweetness to it,
Yeah.
absolutely. Paul.
on the edge. It's just
it's got quite a nice hoppy bit.
good drink.
And again, another lesson for me here with regards to
Sub 5 ABVs.
carbonation, because that's a lovely carbonation. I'm assuming you didn't put much in. Again, don't get the book out.
No. I remember because we only did it last week or whatever it was. I think it was each. I split it into two.
Right.
with
Okay.
fermenters, and it was 35 grams per batch, or
So 70.
some.
Okay.
So
all right.
a 70-gram
Yeah.
priming batch.
Right. Okay.
The second one, I think, the same. Well, the pimp one, I got it yielded less, so that was a bit more feisty. And actually, I think it's improved it with it's created a bit more body.
Right. Okay.
But that's for another episode,
Okay.
unless you want to try it now.
That's not. That's not. 19's enough.
Yes.
19 is enough. Right. Okay. We're going to slowly finish these off. That's
And
it.
then we'll get back to you with yet another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you in a bit. Right. So we're back for beer number, what, 6?
5. No.
Six. Yeah. Okay. It's one of mine. It's Festival Brickfire. It's a not very well disguised version of Spitfire, really.
Original Spitfire or the current
The
version?
original, I presume the original Spitfire, because
Well, you wouldn't try and clone the rubbish one now.
you wouldn't, would you? No.
No, there's there.
So, I'll take Festival are fairly decent. They kind of know what they're doing, so I'm assuming that. So there we go. I started brewing this on the 1st of February this year, and I took it out at some point.
What will do when it stop brewing?
My notes are incomplete.
This is session 1 and things are going downhill already.
No. No, my notes are incomplete. That's the issue.
Right.
So
Okay.
there we go. But it came out about 4.3%, I think.
That's with priming sugar.
With priming sugar. Yeah. So we've added.
But that's a sensible beer.
Yeah,
It's,
we've
it's
done
in
nothing
line
but
with
sensible.
most things
Yeah.
we've had today. They've all been apart from that first one. They've
Yeah.
all been.
The first one was just awesome, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right. Should we get in?
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Chin chin.
Oh, I like that. There's a sweetness on the front and a bitterness on the back. I like that.
That is quite sweet. Sweeter than I remember, to be honest with you.
No. There's that. There is a homebrew back end taste.
There's the
Yes, there
back
is.
end taste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you brew this?
Beginning in
7
February.
months.
Thank you for
Yeah.
And this-
So
9 months.
9 months in the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going then.
In fairness, I don't think it is. And it's not been one of my favourite beers to brew. I think I haven't touched it for a while. I've still got a load at home. But now this is actually beginning to make a bit more sense.
Yeah. Again, it's just time of the bottle. It's,
Yeah.
It's the same story. It keeps coming up.
Yeah.
Because first taste is really nice. It's just that, for me, it's just that back end comes back as homebrew. But the first taste and the colour and the aroma and everything is there.
Yeah.
Carbonation is just spot on. Yeah, it's that back end homebrew taste.
Question for you guys. Festival.
Yeah.
They do their core range, not their specials.
Oh,
I think are not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Quite solid. But I think they seem to be doing more and more one-off specials. Well, not one-off, but
Yeah.
do you think they've lost their way because they're doing that?
no.
No, because I think
They've
got the best selling homebrew kit.
Razorback.
As in with
But yeah, they might have, but I mean, I don't think Razorback's the best IPA on the market.
No.
No.
So I mean, I think they're a very solid company. yes, they have quite a range, which they seem to repeat. So I don't think they're doing limited edition like Mango.
What I would say about Festival is that they are kind of upper end.
They
Yes,
are
it is,
indeed. Yeah.
definitely.
And I don't think that any most of the beers that we've tasted so far have been lower range.
Yeah,
Well,
and
I mean, you've had
and I
your
don't
your
think-
your Geordies and two Simplies were at the cheaper end.
Yeah, absolutely.
Half of
And
it.
I don't think that the price that you pay for a festival kit or this festival kit warrants that price.
I don't think you're getting more
That's what I'm saying.
for
That's
your
what I'm
money
trying
on
to say.
these.
Yeah.
Yeah, the amount
compared with what we've had already,
hmm
which is almost half the, well, not quite half the price, but
Mm.
it's considerably cheap.
Significantly
Yes,
less.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But there will be kits that I go back to again. I am just about to start a festival London Porter.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yes, I did that 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I'm down to my last 4 bottles.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
that's a very good beer if you get it right.
I mean, I'm now in a quandary with this because there are so many
And I
good
like
beers
the
I've
porters.
come
Yeah.
across due to brewing for
I've
this.
only done 2 festival kits.
Have you?
Really?
Yeah, because Anders kept doing them all.
Yes.
Hogging it.
But I've got.
Which
Yeah.
you did the festival double.
I did that. Yeah.
You did that. That was very
The
good.
first one was awful. Second one, the second time I tried it was glorious.
We've reviewed both on channel.
We have.
Even the first one was massive homebrew.
Nastiness.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you could tell there was such a good beer underneath.
Yeah.
So
But they're in the same sort of price range, these festival kits, as
Bulldog Brews.
Bulldog Brews,
They're top end stuff.
who are the top end, and most of their beers
Mangrove Jacks is up there as well now.
are absolutely excellent.
Mm.
Yes.
Apart from, of course, the Easter chocolate stout.
Stuff. You've got to get it in.
Right.
Anyway,
I've got to be honest. You say that I have yet to brew a Bulldog's brew that I've not poured down the drain.
Really?
That's my fault. Nothing to do with the kid.
No.
But you know, I find that I lost control of temperature on the first one. I was being optimistic, and I shouldn't have.
Right.
And then I don't know. And I'll be quite honest. It is the only company I've struggled with. And one of the reasons I like Mangrove's Jack is I chuck it in and I forget it.
I've said this right from the start. Bulldog Brews.
Does
You have to be
demand.
so precise with everything you're doing.
The festival kits are top end and generally very good, but they are very safe as well.
This
aren't
is
they?
good to know for anybody who's brewing for the first
I
time.
think-
They need this information.
But
don't
I think the Young's kits are the bomb-proof ones.
I think so.
I think half of them are bomb proof, and I think the other half aren't worth doing.
So if you're brewing for the first
Fair
time,
enough.
you'd recommend the Young's kits to begin with.
Yes,
I think
absolutely.
Young's American IPA
Yep.
is a gateway beer.
Yeah.
to homebrew.
I'm going to say, yeah, definitely. If you've got somebody who's into lighter coloured beers, you give them Young's IPA. If you give them Young's, if they're into the really dark beers, I'd give them Young's AMP, American Mocha Porter, which I think
It's coming.
is coming.
It's brewing for
And-
the
and
first time. I'd want a beer that I knew would just be successful. I probably wouldn't care if it was light or dark.
To be
I
quite
just want it to be drinkable.
To be quite honest, if you're prepared to rest, if you get it right, almost any Cooper's kit would fit that function.
Okay, so it's a Cooper's or a festival, and then
No,
But
Cooper's or Young's.
if you get it right.
if you get it right.
And there's a knack to get Cooper's kits right.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to say we've done different yeasts in Cooper's kits and made substantial
Yeah, but
improvement.
that's more
But
advanced. Not for
that's
for a newbie.
not somebody first out the gate. But it's like, yeah, I think if you do a Cooper's lager because you're a lager drinker, as long as you don't make it, boil it at like 23 degrees Celsius, you're going to come out with something drinkable.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, easiest one is definitely.
There might be a lot of people
No.
watching who will be wondering, well, this is all great beers,
There's
but
people-
where do I start?
There's people watching talking about diacetyl tests, and I've no idea what that is.
I know. But I kid you not. When I started doing homebrew, I did it with Dorset Homebrew, a little company down in Wimborne, with people who knew exactly what they were doing.
And they held your hand, didn't they? In the
They
early
did,
days?
exactly.
Yes,
And they pushed me towards the Young's American IPA
Okay.
and the Young's kits because they are kind
as
of.
I did as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So sorry. So your local beer company did a bit like come make pottery. Come make beer with us.
Mm.
It was
But
just
it was
a
just-
homebrew shop.
It's a homebrew shop.
Oh,
They-
okay. Physical shop that you can walk into.
Oh god,
Yeah.
yeah. The nearest one of here is in the centre, miles away.
I know,
It's in
but
the
that was the
country, isn't
beauty.
it?
Yeah.
It doesn't exist anymore.
Well,
obviously.
we've got one called Brew Monk is the nearest
Yeah.
one to us.
But it's a shame. But that's the thing.
No,
So-
DIY shop with beer on
The
the side.
festival kits are kind of foolproof. The Young's kits are foolproof. The Bulldog brews, you had to be right on it,
Yes.
really.
Yeah, and I'll sit there and I'll read those instructions and I will be in there with hydrometers
Yeah.
and I come out at the end and I just hate myself for it.
Anyway,
That's why you need a higher ABV in life. Right, we'll move on to the next
Yeah,
one.
drink
Okay,
up.
Drink up.
Let's
see
go.
you in a bit. We're back, and we've talked things about 4 things.
Yes, we've now got 8 beers in this section.
Yeah.
Because we realised one of the beers in one of the other sections is more suited to this section. So 8. So a late entry into this section is Anders. It's one of yours.
One of mine. Yeah, it was my journey with cheap kits.
And actually, this is the first time one of these kits have been on our channel.
It is
Yeah.
indeed.
Absolutely.
What's the kit called?
It's called Pint Master. Is the company.
Okay.
Nige reliably informs me that might be owned by Bulldog Brews now.
I think someone put a comment on one of them.
Okay, right.
I think that was what they were saying. I can't remember now. I've had too many beers to.
We have, absolutely. Anyway, so this is Pint Master, and it's a real ale. It came in. I brewed it at the beginning of August, and it was in the fermenter for 2.5 weeks.
Okay.
And it comes out at 4.6%.
Oh,
And I've only had one so far.
wow.
What was your verdict?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
I'll be quite honest. If I didn't get shorter by standing up, I'd fall off this chair. I mean,
Really?
this is like the 3rd beer you've brewed under 5%.
I know. It does feel wholly natural.
But it looks very good.
It looks like a real ale, doesn't it?
Yeah,
That's what it's
Very pleasant. Oh, a little bit on the back end again.
I think you've absolutely nailed that carbonation for
Yes.
for this style of beer.
Yes.
Because it's very fine and low, the bubbles, and
Yeah.
it's
Oh, I can't
Just-
remember how much I put in, but I did.
it's just
Yeah.
ghosting the bubbles,
Yeah.
which is
That's what I wanted for the mild.
yeah.
So, yeah.
For me, it smells like candy floss. Smells like there's a sweet smell to it.
There might be a sweet smell, but the bitterness on the taste I quite like.
Yeah.
I really do.
that's not bad.
It's got a strong bitterness.
If there's a homebrew taste, it's very minimal.
Yeah, I can't tell now. I've had
No.
so many beers, but
There is, again, there's a tang on the back end, but I want to say that was the bitterness in it rather than.
but
Yeah.
compared with the other beers, this is quite a young brew.
Yes. This could melon.
It's only 3 months old.
Mm.
Compared to
I
some
think that would
others.
get better, wouldn't it?
I'd like to think so.
I'm really quite surprised how good this is.
Especially that.
So I had a pint master in my basket once when I was
Oh, okay.
a while ago, and
Yeah.
I looked up some reviews.
Okay.
I thought, and I didn't get. It wasn't this one.
Okay.
And there was some very nasty things people were saying about it. So
People do say nasty things.
I didn't go for it. I should have, just for our consumers out there. Sorry, guys.
Well, I've done it.
Well
I've done
done,
it.
Anders.
We've done one. There's more to do. Then I mean, there's
They don't do. There's only 2 or 3 in the range.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
is
think
there?
there's got an IPA.
Yeah.
You know, probably I can't remember what.
I can't remember, but there's a very limited range.
But then Brewfirm don't have the biggest range in the world either.
No.
They do some good beers.
But this reminds me, not in strength, but it reminds me of the Royal Oak we used to get in the White Hart.
Well, like by who?
Oh,
This is not a beer
have the
local
strength.
here.
There's Eldridge Pope,
Eldridge Pope, which is an old brewery, which was swallowed up.
Dorchester.
Yeah, swallowed up by.
None of their beers exist nowadays.
No.
Which is what happens because breweries take over other breweries not to get the beers, just to knock out competition. I think.
Well, you need to own the pubs to sell the food, to sell the beer, to make your money, don't you?
Yeah.
And it's McDonald's, isn't it? The money in McDonald's is not selling burgers; it's owning the land underneath.
You've watched the film, haven't you?
Yeah.
I watched that as well.
I watched that, but then talking to the one over at Stoke Lacey, Buddy Back. Wye Valley.
Wye Valley,
Yeah, Wye Valley. They own some pubs in Bromyard and down the back of into Herefordshire, and that's exactly what they do. They buy pubs and then they sell their beer. Awesome, but then they're also selling food and other things. And that's what makes it sustainable.
Yeah.
I mean, we can all make pubs sustainable. We just need to stop selling beer in Tesco's. Sorry, but it's but yeah, that's why they buy the breweries, unfortunately.
But anyway, where were we?
We're talking Eldridge Oak, Royal Oak.
Yes.
Royal Oakish. Yeah.
Yes, I get where you're coming.
There's a hint of it. It's not quite. It doesn't have quite that strength to it, obviously.
Well, I think it was 4.8.
Was it
4.8 to 5%? That Royal Oak.
Mm.
We're obsessed with this when in our teenage years. And you could get a bottle of this from the supermarkets locally in Wimborne. It's the days before you got bottles and bottled beers.
Yeah.
The only ones you get was Newcastle Brown Ale and
And
Royal Oak by Eldridge and Pope. And it was crack. I used to prefer the bottle to the pub version.
Did you? Okay.
What was that? What they did an IPA as well. It was a Hardy's IPA.
Thomas Hardy?
Yes.
Hardy's. Yeah.
Which was lovely.
Yeah. And that was all, again, don't want to sound like an old fuck, but that's like a proper IPA as opposed to a New England style IPA.
A proper English IPA.
English IPA.
Yes, yeah. Well, the American stuff wasn't invented back in those days.
No, it wasn't. No.
I mean, I would ask, has anybody had Guinness export then?
Yeah.
About 7.8%.
Yeah,
we did that. We did that.
That's
on the
pre-channel
channel,
day.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Was that pre-channel day? Was it?
Yeah.
No, that was right at the beginning of the channel, I think.
Was it?
Yeah, I think it did.
I can see.
Anyway, so
anyway, Pint Master, my first tasting. Was it Pint Master?
yeah,
Pipe Master.
Yeah.
I think it's fantastic.
I think it's a great bit.
I like this. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll be quite honest. I look at real ales and I keep wanting to put oat chips in them. Barrel brew them.
Interesting. Okay.
That's really good.
Yeah,
really good.
Because I've only tried one so far, and 2 things had gone wrong. Number one, I hadn't capped it properly, and also,
How did you not cap it
very
properly?
I didn't cap it properly.
Do you have one of those pulled up?
No, I
You know
don't.
those 2-handle little.
Yeah.
Oh, bugger those off, and you get a table mounted one. Pull it down. It's right everywhere. And it's a damn sight.
Fairness, I spent enough on brewing over the last 2 days. Over the last drunk night. That's right. Look, anyway,
I know what I'm getting you for Christmas now.
we're off. No, we've still got one more to do.
Yeah,
Haven't we,
because now
Jay?
there's now 8 beers in this section.
Oh, lordy. Back in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Right, we're back for beer number 8.
We started with 6
Yeah.
that we thought we were going to have, and we've ended up with 8. That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yes. Yeah,
We need a break.
we do. We honestly, we push boundaries here. Thanks.
But, look, this
Good for you.
last one of the
Absolutely.
session is one of Mark's. Mark's, would you like to introduce your beer?
Right, so Festival Friars Ale. I have to do a bit of maths because all my maths is based on September. So in the bottle for 13 months.
Wow.
Yes,
Grief.
I'm actually sort of quite sad because this is literally one of the last 2 or 3 bottles.
No.
Yeah. Festival Friar Ale came out at Target was 4.6. Brewed it as per instructions. I haven't made a notice, but I'm guessing 4.5, 4.6. Fermenter 17 days. Crashed it to 10. I started drinking this and couldn't stop. So it's one of those of this. We did Father Hook in the summer or last winter, and between this, I prefer over Father Hook.
Well, this is a play on Abbot Ale from
Yeah.
Green King.
Green King. Yeah.
That you can get some spoons anywhere.
Yeah.
But it's a good beer.
Yeah, I like Abbot Ale.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So-
should we go in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cheers.
The aroma just sets me off.
That's nice. That's got again full-bodied, isn't it?
Oh, that's really good.
That's really good. I've got a hint of homebrew at the end. Just to get that out of the way.
Yeah.
But
That's
like you say, the more you have, the more that will dissipate, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I think the initial taste overrides that anyway. I think there's so much going for this.
There's a lot of taste, a lot of full bodiedness.
Yeah, I mean, I started my beer journey at sub 18 with things like Guinness, and I've come back to the bitters are king, and I'm looking for that proper bitter. And this is possibly one of the best I've tried. There are others that are pretty good.
This kit is from where? Sorry,
So it's
Festival.
Festival. Okay,
Festival kit.
so you're getting everything. So you're getting
It's made as per the instructions on the back. Everything's in the box.
Even the little pouch, the priming sugar is.
Yeah, well, the priming sugar's 100 grams, so it gets thrown in, and I tab it later. I put tablets in later. It's a bit over the top.
I know. I'll do less.
So coming back to priming tablets, I use Coopers, which are 2.5 grams.
right.
And I use those for all my lighter ones and lagers. And I went on to Home-brew, and I bought, you literally buy them by weight, but it was like 1,000 off for 1,000 off tablets. Well, I bought my bottle.
Have you ever done batch priming?
I've done it once. I did it with a blueberry ale about 3 years ago. And to be quite honest, with a cold crash out, and then I'd be pouring it into another 5-litre container, which you've got to clean, and then I would be priming into that, and then I'd be bottling out. And I'm afraid I'm lazy, which is why I can't get a Bulldog's brew right. So, and even when I follow the instructions, it's no, I don't, because when I've got something at 4 degrees Celsius and I've got to melt sugar into something at 4 degrees Celsius, I'm never convinced I'm quite going to do it right. But what I've done is I've now found that
when I melt the sugar, I dissolve it all into
you dissolve it into like a water. Like
I get a bowl and I put my priming sugar in there. I put enough hot water, boiling water in, and halfway through the transfer to the barrel, I chuck it in.
Wow.
And then I stir it at the end.
That's interesting. I didn't know.
Yeah, that's a good idea. But So I'm going to say I've gone the other way where Homebrew do like 1,000 tablets, and it's can't remember the weight, but it comes out at 1.6 grams per tablet. Now at 1.6, that's 70 grams of sugar for
Right.
a
Okay.
light, which works out for a nice for a English IPA. So I have two sets of tablets. One's for things I want for lagers and feisty IPAs, and one's I put everything else in.
I do like your idea of doing that.
I thought
If only there was a beer channel that did
the tips.
Top tips, yes.
We've actually filmed 3 top tip episodes.
Yeah.
They're not out yet, but they will one day.
Well, here's number 4.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, I know. I'll be honest. I mean, the thing that I've had issues with oxidization, and the idea of pulling one out into the other and then pulling out again. It just the whole oxidization thing. And that's the thing. I've got 2 batches of IPA, and the oxidization is just very slightly different.
Right. I've just got rid of the bubbles from this.
Oh yes.
And the caramels come through now.
It has, hasn't it? Yeah.
That's really nice.
It's a lovely beer. It really is.
Yeah. This is a beer I would sit in Shed Pub Club with Paul and John, and I could drink 2 or 3 of these.
I feel like I'm in spoons now.
Sorry, Mark. Remind me. When did you brew this?
So I brewed this about October 2024.
Okay. Good.
The only
Right.
problem with us being in spoons is your floor's not sticky.
8 beers we've had. What are your highlights from this session? Anders, start with you.
Let's throw the 2.5% out
Oh come
straight
on!
away. Awful.
You know that's the best beer of the lot.
No, it's not. But it is surprisingly very, very good. I'm really very, very pleased with that. That is excellent. I struggle to find anything. I think honestly, these 8 beers are all around the same sort of percentage ABV.
Yeah.
They're all fairly low ABV.
Yeah.
Um,
Apart from that rubbish one at the start.
Yeah.
That fantastic one. It's a fantastic one.
and if I were to pick something from that, it would be purely that first one. Purely for the fact that it is such a low ABV, but still tastes great.
Yeah.
The rest,
It's hard to pick.
really hard to pick because
They've
they've
all
all
got
been really good.
Yeah.
And they've all got their.
Paul, what's your
I
comment?
think we've been blessed with the early beers. I think we've had a really good, enjoyable, fun early session. I think the first beer was absolutely lovely, and I was really surprised with the ABV.
The ABV of it. Yeah.
As time's gone on, I think they've matured a little bit. And if I've learned anything from the morning session is that if in doubt, the beers have got to. We've got to be a little bit more patient with leaving them in the bottle.
You are right. Yeah.
And letting them, because you let them live in the bottle a little bit longer, and you get that. They
You
just
get a
come,
bit more depth.
they
from
come
that.
good. They
Yeah,
just come good,
they do.
and that's basically I think what I've learned from this morning session. But I've thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah.
This one is actually afternoon.
Yeah,
we started.
We started the afternoon.
We just started. Yes.
You've been got very late.
Mark, what's
Guys.
your highlights from
I'm
session?
going to say my highlights. So when I've drunk my 2.5, I quite often feel sometimes there's a little bit missing. It can be a little bit watery. And I'm actually surprised at how well that stood up today.
It has stood up.
And it stood up really, really well. The Geordie bitter, bringing it back to 18 litres. It's okay. My wife has just texted me all my notes. So I made it at 18 litres, and it was 5.1%.
So that's quite
Okay.
a bit more.
That's
That's
what-
why the body was so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. I pulled it back because I wanted more bitterness in it, not because I was looking for the ABV.
Yeah.
Bonus egg, Anders.
The bonus,
It's,
absolutely. Yeah.
But
No,
it's-
but that was light for a 5.1% beer.
Absolutely.
yeah, and they're very different beers, and I think It's been a very strong section. I mean, I think we've done a fantastic
Oh,
job.
I think all of these have been really excellent beers. I really do.
For me, that the amber ale right at the start, that took that blindside me. That
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
that's one I would consider.
Me too.
It-
Just, you know,
I mean,
throwing out all the bravado and stuff like
I
that.
liked the Geordie bitter, but now you've told 5.1%. That all makes sense now.
yeah,
But probably the big surprise for me, well, I could mention any of them there, but it was the Pint Master as well,
yeah.
because I've never had one of those, and I've only heard bad things about them.
Right, okay.
Of
But
it.
it was a good beer, though, wasn't it?
It was very good.
Yeah,
It was, yeah. It,
Uh,
there's no pretense about that. It's Pint Master. It's a real ale.
and,
Yes.
Yes, it is.
and
Yes.
it's a cheap kit.
Yeah.
yes.
But there's it's hard to choose anything between them all.
They're all just a great set of beers.
Yes.
8 great homebrew kits.
But
Yeah.
it's also testament that our home brewing skills are getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are. They're better than they were a few years ago.
And also that necessarily going more expensive doesn't mean you're going to get better.
No.
No, but I think
Mm.
our, consistency of process that we've learned.
Mm-hmm.
It makes the difference.
Yes, because if you
Possibly, yeah.
because you're sitting there thinking, why did that go wrong? And I think when you're consistent and you've learned that consistency,
So really,
those little errors go away,
Yeah.
and the kits come through.
Yeah.
Be persistent.
so I think the big takeaway from this is you've really got to tune into our top tips, which are coming
Yeah.
Yes.
soon and into the new year. Watch them all, and your brews will get better and better.
Absolutely.
So that's the first session out of the way. That's 8 done.
Yes, that's a big
impressive.
chunk out of the day.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they're all fairly. But anyway, we're moving on.
Dark Ale's next.
It
it?
is.
He is.
Is it?
God, he remembers. He's done well.
Well done.
I didn't
Well,
know
he
that.
hasn't drunk too much yet.
No. Right. Okay. We're off.
They're my favourite.
We'll see you soon. Bye.
No, right, beer.
Goodbye.